This popular post on the Facebook group All Things Aruba has more than 5,000 likes and 500 comments. It's all about how this waiter changed this family's bad travel day. Let's rewind a bit. It was Corinne and her husband's first trip with their 4-month-old baby. His name is Angelo. Upon departing Aruba, they encountered many hiccups on their travel day, not to mention the anxiety of traveling with the baby for the first time. I'm sure the moms out there can relate. When Corinne, her husband, and baby arrived at this restaurant in Palm Beach, Aruba, they were exhausted and hungry. Carlos immediately noticed how stressed the parents were.
No sabado din hopi drug, hopi gente genannt, it's a full house, hopi people. Nangasinta come pero nanting mane malestar, nanting hopi stress.
As soon as the food comes out, he starts crying. And it's always nerve-wracking because I think that people are judging me like, oh, all these people are probably like, why does she have her baby at 8 o'clock at night out to dinner? Shouldn't the baby be sleeping? When really, we've had a horrible day and we were just really hungry. But the waitress came over and she was so nice and talking about her kids and how not to feel stressed. And she asked if she could pick up Angelo. And I'm like, yes, please, if you think you can soothe him. And he was soothed instantly. And then, she's busy too. So I didn't expect this, I expected her to hold him for a minute. But Carlos came over and...
Mama di mucha, se me può cargar su yupa, non por come. E a senhora, bisami, não estou seguro, pero tata di mucha, bisami, okay, good. Just go a baby, put a baby here, and the baby just sleep. Just sleep here. Yeah, non por come to kill.
Angelo was meant to be on his shoulder. Like, he just formed so perfect, and he just was looking around and visiting with all the other customers at the restaurant, and he was dancing with them, bopping with them, and Angelo fell right asleep. I mean, it was the cute. I had tears in my eyes because we got to actually sit down, eat our cheeseburger without having to pass him back and forth and try to calm him. It was just one of the nicest things that anyone's ever done to me or for me,
So you leave the restaurant, you took these photos, you're part of the group All Things Aruba. What made you want to post and share that with the group?
Because I feel like on the news, you always see negative, and you just, not with Aruba, but just in general. And I just thought it was one of the nicest things, and I felt like it should be shared. You don't find people who really go out of their way to help, with a baby especially. I think people get nervous about asking for help. I don't like to ask people for help, and I'm not used to anyone, especially strangers, asking to help me. So I just thought it was such a great story, and just to highlight how great the people of Aruba are.
La gente de Aruba son gente hopi servicial, hopi amable. Gente de Aruba nos apurva de donar un más mejor que nos tem para gente, es un que visita nos por bem viajar mais. Cada viajar por año nanta bem back, right? Está bem cerca de nós. De alegria, contente, porque nos hace bom, nos trata bom, maneira mencerada. Nos gusta, ora a gente vinha, nos está puro para sentir lo mais melhor possível.
A lot of the reactions generated from the post are from locals.
Especially with the locals, I think it's something to be proud of. I think they take pride in the fact that, everyone always talks about how great the locals are, and then people who haven't been to Aruba see these posts about. I think that draws people in who haven't visited to see that it's comfortable. It's a comfortable island for anyone to visit. We were already, before this even happened, we were already looking at places to come back to next year. Different Airbnbs. We're on the Airbnb website because we just want to come back. We could see this being a yearly thing for us and our family.
Carlos never imagined the small gesture of offering patrons some help would ever get a reaction like this. It was another day at the office for him.
It's very normal here. This is normal. No se carry a baby, o no se focus riba gente na que também come. Pero para mim é algo normal. Diz para a gente sinta duche, sinta come, desfrutar. E para mim é algo normal. Pero para nós é algo, wow, surprise para nós. Diz, so nós passa dia hopi, gente de stress. Nang abay airport, na haya avião para bai, na haya para hire auto, na passa full dia hopi malo, hopi stress para nós.
When his colleagues told him he made the news, he was confused and wasn't sure for what exactly.
My colega na começou a mandar portrait. Hey, basali din koran. Hey, basali din cos. Hey, basali meeting. What happened? Why? Yes, it's a picture with the baby. Oh man, so good. Yeah, surprise for me.
Carlos stresses the importance of our tourism industry to our island and to our community. The success of the industry falls on all of us.
Depende de nós. O turismo está seguir cresce. Boa? Se a nós trata bom, não está bem bem. Se nós trata malo, não está bem mais na Aruba. E nos pilar importante na Aruba é turismo. A nós está viva de turismo. E não está feliz quando não chega a Aruba, não se sente algo diferente, é uma experiência diferente. Está algo que não pode experienciar arriba nas islas, comportado em outro país, não está para allá. Esse é meu conselho da pessoa que trabalha em restaurante, em tienda, em todo caminho, que pode trabalhar com gente não de fora, mas ter sua extra atenção.
1, 2, 3.
Aruba!
Carlos also says if you go the extra step, you will see it back in kind.
Hobby importante, no solamente de un servicio, necesita algo que está lógico para vos hacer, de un servicio, pero de un extra, de una extra atención. De esta manera, traté de manera familia, ¿ya? Focus de banana, focus. No queda guaro, gente dice, hey, no. Bota queda focus, riba, turbo, gente, curtir. Y nada sinti, this is good for her. This is good for the people. Right? Sempre tem extra. No queda limitado, pone tallo, comida, claro. No. De más atención, riba, nada.
Do you have a message for him?
Yeah, of course. He's, thank you again. Like, I think I thanked him 10 times at the restaurant, and we'll probably be coming back next year, so hopefully he's still there and we can stop in and Angelo can see his honorary pop as someone called him, and we can have lunch or dinner, and he can see Angelo again.
Is there something you want to say to Corinne?
Yeah, sí, el portrait, ahora me carga, baby, está hopi viral. Tengo toda gente en Aruba, te dice, wow, sweet, good job. Hopi gente está reaccionando, está mandando message for me. But the baby is cute. It's very cute. Thank you.
You're famous now.
Oh, why? Yeah. Take it to here.
So Carlos and Corinne actually haven't spoken to one another since she shared the post. It, of course, touched a lot of people, both locals and tourists alike. So they were both very delighted when I asked them if they had a message for one another.